glad I brought you all here today, actually, because there's actually an ulterior motive to tonight's game session. Jack is not here, and as we all know, Jack runs the Dice Jockeys game group podcast. And I think this is a little bit unjust. Why does one man get all the power? I think we need to start an uprising, people. This needs to become a communist podcast.
I motion that we change the podcast's name to Dice Baby.
Oh, we haven't played Honey Heist before, have we?
You should probably introduce the game first.
Yeah, shit. Okay, because this is actually one that I've been like super stoked for, and I think a lot of us have been pretty stoked for it too for a little while. So Honey Heist is a game where your party...
Wait, slow down. I'm taking notes on that.
Okay. You and your team need to pull off the greatest honey heist from HoneyCon 2019. The other thing that makes this game incredibly interesting, fun, and difficult is your entire team is bears. You are not anthropomorphic bears. You are literally a bear. And you have to, break down doors, drop in through skylights on zip lines, hack your way through computer systems.
Seduce the barmaid.
Exactly. All that crazy crap while you are a bear. The rules are only 2 pages long. So the way it works is you only roll a d6 during the game, and you have your bear and your criminal stat. Your bear stat is used to do anything bear-like. So climbing, swimming, mauling things, trying to scare people. That's all bear. If you're trying to do anything that's not related to being a bear, you roll your criminal stat. If at any point the plan fails and you run into difficulty, you move 1 point from criminal into bear. And if the plan goes off without a hitch, you move 1 point from bear into criminal. You can also voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. I just love that paragraph so much. And you can also voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. If your criminal stat ever reaches 6, though, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. And if your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it, which means everyone will now actually realize that you are indeed a bear.
I like to imagine that if we get picked up by animal control after we lose it as a bear, we just wake up fully cognizant again in a cage in animal control, and people walk by and go, "Oh shit, how did we lock a person in here?"
I am so sorry for this, sir.
I'm pretty sure it's a bear. No, he's wearing a hat. Bears don't wear hats.
So,
should we take this opportunity to explain what kinds of bears we are?
Actually, yeah, I think this would be a good idea.
We haven't described our characters yet, yeah.
Yeah, actually, go for it.
I'm a big fat fucking polar bear with a crown on my head.
And what is your role on the team?
I am the bulldozer. I am the rolling pin. I am the ball. I am also the thief.
I am the knight.
I'm a grizzly bear. I'm wearing... I re-rolled my hats because I didn't want to also have a fez if someone else has a fez. I'm wearing a bowler hat and a cowboy hat, one over each ear.
Nice.
And I'm the driver.
I am a sun bear, so I am fairly small. I'm mostly black, but I do have a golden half sun on my chest. And I'm a hacker. And I have a flat cap, and if people don't know what a flat cap is, it's usually what golfers wear.
The craft beer hipster hat.
Yeah.
And what's your role there? Sorry, Allie, I don't think we got that one as well.
My role was I'm a hacker.
And I'm playing Chestnut, who is also a sun bear, and is also a driver. Fuck. And I wear a fez. On top of a larger fez.
So, I do have pseudo intros planned out for all of you. So, if you guys, I'm not sure if you guys want to do a full character intro right now, if you want to hold off on that until later.
Do it up, Scott. You put the effort in. Let's hear it.
Alrighty then. So, game begins. The sirens are blaring behind you. Your driver is gunning it, trying to get the car to go faster. A couple of you are trying to bicker about who lost the money. One of you is maybe taking a nap in the back seat. There's too much other stuff going on right now to really check. As your driver swerves around and crashes through the forest, the 4 of you escape out of the car and make your way on foot. You know that, as hard as you tried, things did not go your way. Within the next few hours, all of you have acquired your fake identities and passports and papers, and you're off to try and start fresh, clean, put this life behind you. We'll start off with Kellen, And Callan, you are playing Doogie.
Aye, the name's Doogie McGrizz. It's a great pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I love it. So Doogie, after your failed heist, you ended up realizing that your driving skills could be put to good use. So you fled out to West LA and joined the ranks of Hollywood as a stunt driver. It's on this particular day that things were going to take a turn, shall we say. You're on set and just probably relaxing, talking to some of your co-workers, and then all of a sudden you hear one of your bosses call out, "Everyone, we got an executive coming in. Look sharp."
What do I roll to look sharp?
It's not necessarily a bear thing or a criminal
Thing. You can just do it. Yeah. It's only if it's ever in doubt that you roll.
I'll smooth my fur and try to look as presentable as a grizzly bear can.
The executive sees you combing your arm hair.
Yeah, licking your crotch, cleaning yourself.
So as you try to get yourself set up, you hear the faint clacking of heels as the executive comes by, and then that laugh. You've definitely heard that laugh before. That it can only mean one thing.
Oh, I remember that laugh.
You whip your head around and you see, just ever so faintly, beyond the rose-tinted sunglasses and the 80s navy blue power suit, it's Affy, the Trash King's mistress. Affy strolls up to you. "Hello, my dear. I've heard so much about you. You're doing excellent work for the stunts here, yes?"
I do my best, and they pay me for it.
Come, walk with me, squawk with me.
I walk on all fours.
Let's go to craft services. I am just dying for some coffee right now. As the two of you saunter away, with Affy keeping up the ever so powerful Hollywood executive, and as the crowd slowly peters out, she turns to you. "The stunts are looking great. I'm so excited for the new movies coming out."
Aye, but tell me what it is you really want.
"Oh, silly me. You don't think the Trash King would let you just get away scot-free now, would you?"
Well, I was kind of hoping.
Oh, I love that about you, Doogie. You're always so cheery. Now, your flight to New York departs in 3 hours. I suggest you get everything you need before then. And remember, you need to meet him at the Dirty Keg and ask for a corpse reviver. Understood?
How do you spell York?
She puts one paw into her forehead as best she can to look distraught, but it's kind of tough for a dog to do that. So Y-O-R-K.
All right, I got it.
What's a dog that's trying to pass itself off as human now?
It's an Afghan hound.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So when you said bitch, you meant in like the literal sense.
Yes, it's that bitch. Literally, it's Affy. Yes, but there is a dog trying to pass off as human right now, too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a 3 o'clock that's colliding with my 3:15. You know the life. And she, totters away as best she can as a dog wearing heels could. Oscar,
Yeah.
after the last heist, you decided that it was maybe time to just find something a little bit quieter. So you ended up settling in PEI, finding a nice little lighthouse for you to look after. It wasn't much, but you had the crash of the waves, you had your secluded lifestyle, and no one to bother you. As you're making your rounds, you notice a few seagulls near the lighthouse. Nothing unusual. Never really took you for one to find a swole like this here, laddie.
Oh, who goes there?
Oh, it's me, Gull. Don't you remember me?
Oh, the alcohol makes me forget a lot.
Ah, see? But I'm pretty sure you still remember. You messed up that last heist there, didn't you?
No. Can we go sit down? I'm tired.
Absolutely. Gull flaps down and sort of just struts on over in his asshole seagull way.
Okay.
So, Trash King set you up real nice here, I guess, eh? Except it's dark and depressing and really sad, actually.
Oh, the only thing I need is my honey pot and me. Oh, and my 6-pack.
Well, see, the thing is, Trash King knows about a really good honey pot for you.
Honey?
Yep.
Where?
Well, he has all the details. I'm just the messenger.
Oh, okay. Tell me he's over the hill. That's as far as I can make it.
Unfortunately not, my friend. You're gonna have to get on a plane.
Do you think I can afford 3 seats with this fat ass?
Don't worry. We got it covered.
Oh, Okay.
Excellent. We'll see you there, friend, as he flaps off. Remember, don't bail on us. We found you once.
Oh, I fucking hate seagulls. Oh.
Alrighty then, Allie.
Yo.
So, what's your character up to right now?
She's probably just like chilling in a room, trying to get good at her skills at computer hacking.
As you sit there trying to meticulously type on the keyboard with your bare claws, all of a sudden you notice the internet's cut out.
Son of a bitch.
You realize that this time it's probably the router.
Fuck.
So as you walk on out to get to the router, you hear some whispered chattering, and it sounds like it's more than one person.
I immediately hit the floor.
Hey, hey! Is that Peaches? Peaches, is that you? Peaches.
I like slowly like army crawl / like worm inch my way to the top of the stairs and look down and see if anybody's there.
As luck would have it, you see not one, but two things. Two people. But wait, their talk, their gait, their furry little face is. You recognize them. You've seen them before. It's the Weaselvoss twins.
Shit.
Aye, Peaches, excellent. So glad we can see you. Yes, so glad to see you indeed. Yes. As they start scampering up the stairs. Sorry about your internet there. We kind of had disconnected. Yes, we did, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get you. Yes. So, as you know, things went very poorly last time. You may have fucked up a little bit. It's okay. We all do. But what's great is the Trash King needs you again.
Well, put my internet back on.
Well, see, we're not too good like with internet stuff, so we kind of just took some garden shears to it.
Garden shears?
So, what do you say? Yin, back to New York? All the fame and glitz and glamour of the heisty life?
I just like sit up and I like slouch against the wall and I just look down at them. I'm like, well, that depends. Am I gonna get a better setup this time around or not?
They both stare at each other awkwardly and just... We have no idea. Look. All we were told was to just get you and get you to New York. Remember, you just got to go to the Dirty Keg, order a corpse reviver. We have no idea what else is in store for you. Boss has all the details. We know nothing.
All right, I guess I'll go.
Excellent. We'll see you there, friend. Yes. As the two of them start scampering over each other, and as you just hear the chorus of yes. As they slink away.
Fucking weasels.
Last but not least, Mr. Adam.
It's me.
So your life has actually, out of everyone, seems to have fallen into sort of the most relaxed one. You ran away to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and you ended up
in Criminal Haven, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
And you ended up being able to find a job with a paper company there. Nothing too big, but
fucking Christ.
Nothing too small. Still enough to pay the bills and keep you happy. You could, still enjoy a nature walk every once in a while. As on this particular day, you're on your way to a lunch meeting at Enchiladas with a potential new client.
Wait, the restaurant is called Enchiladas?
Yes, the restaurant is called Enchiladas. I hope
it's like Greek or something.
Well, yeah, obviously. What else would it be?
Can I ask, are you the Scranton Strangler?
I don't legally have to answer that question.
I plead the fifth. Yeah. So as you get to the restaurant and find your seat, you wait patiently for your new client. Do you have a briefcase with like the combination lock on it for everything?
Yes, it is full of honey.
You open up your briefcase, and I'm guessing you start mowing down a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, just open it up a little bit. I am a sun bear, and I have a stupid long tongue, a needlessly long tongue. So
just
some dude sitting in a restaurant licking the inside of his briefcase.
As you're sitting there waiting for your client, all of a sudden you notice a faint ticking noise, almost like a stopwatch. Well, your timing's definitely improved there, kid.
I swear to God, if this is a turtle.
It is not.
Well, all right.
As you look over to your potential client, you notice that there's something off about their face. And also the fact that they're actually more shaggy than you imagined them. And then you realize it's a goddamn possum. So, the right day, right time as he shows you sort of an antiquated stopwatch. Listen here. Boss has a job. Someone like you. What do you say?
My job is to sell paper. I thought it was to you, but clearly this is a setup.
Yes, it is, fully. But, you see, the boss did a lot to get you to where you are now. And it would be a little bit polite of you to help him out a little bit back, you know?
You know, I tried it once. And it wasn't for me.
Alright then, well, here's the thing then. How about this? If you're not able to help it out on this mission, that's fine. But you are gonna have to pay the boss back for the time and labor for all the forged documents and criminal history erasing and the relocation fees. And also probably my expenses, although, you know, food's cheap. I just eat the garbage.
Let me guess. HoneyCon this weekend in New York?
Yepers, you know the one. And actually, it's not New York. The location changed this year. New ownership and whatnot.
Oh, really? Where is it?
I don't know. Boss has all the details.
Well, alright. Damn, I was gonna go to the mall this weekend. Alright.
Now then, off to New York, New York.
Dirty keg? Same
Yep.
as last time.
Remember what the drink is?
Corpse Survivor.
Yeah. Very good. Right then, I'll let you enjoy your shawarma. As he drops down and scatters off.
Bumps into a waitress, immediately plays dead.
Just, oh my god, I am so sorry, sir. I am so sorry.
Why am I getting shawarma at a Greek place called enchiladas?
You asked too many questions of this. You asked too much of Scranton.
Welcome to Monsieur Enchiladas International Cuisine.
So who arrives at the dirty keg first, or who's most likely to arrive at the dirty keg first?
Well, I'm driving from Scranton. That's like a 2.5-hour drive or something.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if he drove there and got there immediately like 2.5 hours, I was told my plane doesn't leave for 3. So by the time he gets there, I'm still boarding to fly from Los Angeles to New York.
Yeah.
So I'll be there like tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a bit of a while.
How long is a flight from LA to New York?
It's across the entire fucking country, man.
Some of the fastest times I'm seeing are about 5 hours.
Alright.
Yeah, this whole thing is a logistics nightmare. Holy shit.
Oh my god, just say a day has passed and everybody's there.
1 day later. So, all of you arrive at the dirty keg at the same time, I guess, then, just to make this easier for everyone. And all of you realize, oh shit, it's the last team that botched the whole thing up. What the fuck is happening?
Can I beeline it the fuck out of there?
You can try, but I'm blocking the door and I grab you in a hug.
Hmm?
Hi, it's me, old mates. I haven't seen you in too long.
Ah, Doogie, why?
Can I order a Jack Daniels honey liqueur?
That'll be $7.50.
Put it on her tab over there, and I point at Allie's character.
I'm just gonna stare, just like side eye into the nearby camera.
Well, I'm going to attempt to get Doogie to let me go because he's a grizzly and I'm a sun bear, and that means he is very big.
I'm not letting go. I'm getting everyone in a hug.
Oh god.
That's fine. I'm gonna lick Doogie's ear.
Well, there's a hat covering his ear, though, so, like, are you just going, like, under the hat to get
I
to
have
his
a
ear?
very long tongue.
Oh,
Fair enough.
no.
That's also true. Sun bears have really long tongues.
You're setting me off balance by hugging me. Oh god, here I come. Oh!
So,
Good
let me
conversation.
ask you something as a polar bear. How did you go from seals to honey?
I'm fucking vegan, bro.
Honey's not vegan.
But I'm not like the vegan that hates honey. Ugh. I just don't eat meat or dairy. Ugh.
Sorry. Continue, Scott.
That's okay. I'm just waiting for one of you to order the fucking drink.
I'll order a corpse reviver.
Ah, that's what it is.
The bartender nods and just follow me. And sort of leads you back behind the bar and opens up a hatch in the floor.
I like
big.
struggle to squeeze into the like hatch doorway.
It's big enough to accommodate a bear. Don't worry.
I'm not a bear. I'm like 3 a bear.
It's enough to hold 3 a bear. Don't worry.
Okay.
So as the 4 of you go down the stairs that you so distinctly remember from your last adventure. You start to remember the scents. Oh god, right, the fucking scent. There's a goddamn reason why he's called the Trash King of New York. As you level out into what seems to be a meeting room, you see your messengers sitting in a few chairs or just milling about, and you see a somewhat tattered office chair with the back facing towards you.
Ah, I see we have a visitors here. Is it all right?
It's sad that you cut out for half of that, but at the same time, I could smell your breath from the first word.
Affy sort of just wordlessly turns the chair around, and you're facing the Trash King of New York City. A raccoon sits in the chair, dressed in what you assume to be the tattered remains of a bar mitzvah suit and maybe a top hat. They're all stained horribly and just torn. But I mean, he does what he does best.
How big is he?
You know, those
raccoon.
He's a raccoon, but you know those bowling ball fat raccoons that cannot jump anymore?
Okay.
It's that size. This is a chunk, a mega chunk of a raccoon, if you will.
An absolute unit.
Absolute unit.
I will take off my hats and kneel in reverence. Ah, my liege!
I'm glad to see you all here today, and I'm glad that my messengers were able to find you all. As some of you know, Chestnut, HoneyCon 2019 coming up, and word on the street is that the organizers got some absolutely magnificent honey. They're talking about the tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions on the black market for sale. There's only the one pot, though, and it's at the convention. Here's what I need you guys to do, and you can probably guess it already. I'll fly you in to Gotta Catch a Fishy. HoneyCon's gonna run for 3 days. By the end of that third day, you better have that honey pot safe and secure coming to me. In return, each of you gets 2% of the profits.
What? That's significantly less than last time.
I'd like to remind you that last time was a few $100,000. Something I thought a few schmucks like you could pull off.
He sucks on the end of a cigarette butt.
I do not get white people like these. Like I said, I'll get you into Wanna Catch a Fishy. But after that, I don't know nothing about HoneyCon. Suppose the one only other piece of information I can offer to you is the organizer this year, Chad Brobrowski. He's the owner of Honey Limited Incorporated. He's apparently the organizer this year. This is a man that would eat half of his firstborn and sell the other half if he could still make a profit.
Ew.
So, he's probably a big ticket one that you want to ask about, find out about. Any other questions?
Do I get a decent computer this time around to actually do my job?
Well, we haven't gotten any computers floating up in the last little while. Everyone's doing this damn recycle their electronics thing. Save the environment. Protect our whales. Fuck whales. So we haven't gotten a damn laptop. We did luck out, and I guess the CIA cleared out in a hurry because we got some comms headsets for you all.
I have a question.
Yes.
So after the failure of the last heist, what made you think that hiring, not just the same crew, but once again having 2 drivers on the crew would be a good idea?
Do you know how hard it is to find an animal heist team? Look, I know you fucked up last time, but I had a good feeling about you before, and I still do. 2, I've been in this racket long enough to know not every heist goes smoothly. And 3, I already had your contact information, made it 10 times easier. Do you know how much insurance fraud I'm pulling for this place right now? Holy shit, it's so much easier when you have the same names. Trying to get new people for health insurance? Ugh.
Hey, don't worry, boss. We'll get that honey. And both halves of the firstborn if we can manage it.
I do not want the halves of the firstborn.
Well, we'll steal something valuable.
That works. That works.
Oh, everything's so dark. Can somebody roll me out of here? Oh.
Yeah, and then he just kind of looks over at at a polio bear having a heart troubles and just,
Oh my god. Weaselus! Get the dying bear some honey.
Oh, honey. Oh.
the Weaselvoss twins scamper off, just yes. And both of them come back carrying a pot of honey for polio bear.
Can I change a criminal stat to bear stat now?
Yes, you can actually, because you've consumed some honey.
Yes. I want to go more bear.
All right, then. So you guys hop on the plane to Vancouver, and from there you actually do see the driver holding a sign with your names on it.
Which seems like just a weird assortment of words to passersby. half of it's a grocery list: chestnut, peaches, doogie, polio. What?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, my name's not actually Polio Bear. They couldn't actually pronounce my name at the hospital, so they just took the first condition I had on the list of conditions.
I should not be laughing at that. As you guys clamber into the limo and the screen goes up, you're allowed to freely discuss what your plan of attack is.
All right, so I saw this great movie recently called The Dark Knight, and they have this bit at the beginning where they drive a school bus into the bank and they load all the money in it, and then they drive it out, and nobody fucking notices a school bus driving out of a bank. So I think we should do that.
Oh, I mean, we have a wrecking ball. It's me. I'm the wrecking ball. So we just roll me into there, and we just see what happens. Oh. God damn it. Thinking of plans is tiring. Anybody got some honey?
I don't know which of your plans I hate more.
We could paint them yellow and black so people will think he's a school bus and no one will notice him.
We could, go find the honey and not break things first.
Let's try
go
this
find out
stealth
where we're
first.
breaking things.
Yeah, let's try this stealth first.
We kind of need to know more about the place. Oh.
All right, let's scope out where the best school buses are.
Why don't
How about you handle that part then, Doogie?
Why don't we case the joint on day 1, and then do a test run on day 2, and then do the plan on day 3?
Eventually, you arrive at Wanna Catch a Fishy, and the driver rolls down the screen. All right, folks, we're here. Your trip was actually prepaid, so you guys have fun here at HoneyCon 2019, as she clambers back in the limo and drives away.
I'm really tired from getting out of the limo, so I'm just gonna take a nap right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Polio, get the fuck up. We can't sleep here.
What?
At least wait till we get to the hotel room, for God's sakes.
Do we have accommodations?
I mean, your bear is in a fishing village.
I guess it's about the most accommodating place for us.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys survey the Wanna Catch You Fishy downtown area, the main strip right now is absolutely packed with people trying to maneuver through stalls and stores and vendors and attractions, events, speakers, lectures for HoneyCon 2019.
Can I ask a quick question? How furry are these customers?
They are not furry.
Okay.
And it actually does look like absolute pandemonium. Some of the vendors in smaller stalls have
So there are pandas here.
I was gonna say pandemonium.
Some of the stalls and vendors have 5 or 6 people trying to take orders and keep things moving, but the line just doesn't seem to be shrinking at all. The crowd moving through the streets, it's really just kind of one herd, just a constant stream of people moving one direction, another stream of people moving in a slightly opposite direction. At one point, you see someone stray a little bit too far over the middle and just gets swept up by the other current. This town was not prepared for HoneyCon.
Let's go find some honey.
Well, as you survey the stalls, you realize that, there is a lot of different honey stalls. Actually, there's a sign pointing down the side street slightly saying, Honeys of the World.
Well, maybe we should go find Chuck Bobrovsky's honey. Whatever his name was.
Chad Bobrovsky.
Yeah. That's the one.
Did none of us write that down? I didn't write it down.
Let's go over there. Oh, it's not that far.
So you guys fight the crowd, maybe a little bit more easily than everyone else, as having Doogie and Polio leading the charge makes things a bit easier.
Everybody move!
Polar bears are 10 feet tall when standing up, so I mean, I think I'm standing over the crowd.
In your case, it's 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Yeah, exactly. I literally move the crowd.
You're breaking the current.
When
People
you walk
act-
through the crowd, we
I
can just-
am the current.
You actually start to notice people like crashing into each other and like getting piled up on the backside of Polio.
Then you guys like look over at Polio Bear, and he's like wearing a HoneyCon hat, and he attempted to put on a HoneyCon shirt, but he only got it over one arm.
Can I get a HoneyCon fez?
You guys got HoneyCon swag bags actually as you were walking through the crowd.
Nice.
Choose one item of clothing to be HoneyConned.
Oh, I choose my crown to be HoneyConned. I have like I have my real crown, and then I have like a Burger King crown, but instead of Burger King themed, it's HoneyCon themed.
You have a HoneyCon crown as well now.
Yes. Okay, I'll put that in my additional hats section.
Yeah, I want a HoneyCon fez that I'm gonna wear on top of my other 2 fezzes.
I'm just gonna get a bunch of like wristbands and wear all of them at once.
I actually want like a HoneyCon like shirt, so I'm gonna wear a HoneyCon shirt.
You get a HoneyCon shirt and put it on, and you feel dapper. In fact,
Heck
you
yeah.
all feel dapper.
I am the cock of the walk. I am.
Oh, so where to now? Ugh.
I gotta find this honey.
Do we know what the name of the honey is we're looking for, or we were just told it's very expensive?
I just heard honey. Honey?
Are you reacting to yourself saying honey? I thought I heard someone say honey. Honey?
I'm pretty sure we were just told it was expensive.
I guess we look for that man then. Chuck the Dongo Cavern or whatever his name is.
That sounds right.
Hi, excuse me. Can I help you folks with anything?
No.
Honey?
Wait, yes,
Your money.
actually.
The kid kind of looks like he's just sort of like some teenage worker that got hired for the weekend and doesn't actually know anything about doesn't know much about honey actually.
Ugh. Tell me a little bit about your honey.
Well, it is honey made by bees. It's quite delicious. I like smearing it on toast, personally.
Do you have any of that honey here that's made by what are they? Vulture bees? You know, the ones that eat flesh and then turn that into honey.
I don't know.
Are you trying to disappoint all your clientele?
I didn't know this was in such high demand.
Do you know who we are?
No, I do not. Do you know who I am?
I don't care who you are.
Well, I don't care who you are.
Where is Chad Bobrovsky?
I don't know. The guy organized the whole damn thing, and then he's just staying up at his goddamn private cottage all night, just getting high.
All right. Well, you know what? As soon as we find him, I'm gonna tell him about you, and you are never, ever gonna work at HoneyCon again.
Good. Glad. I hope HoneyCon never comes back to this fucking town.
Ugh. So, do you have any honey or no?
Okay, fine. It's $20 for a small and $30 for a medium. $50 if you go for the large.
Just give it all to me. Ugh.
No, you have to pay for this.
Give me the honey. I just like push the kid over and I just start downing some honey.
I'm like clawing at Polio's back. No, Polio, no, we're not here for that. Go, bad boy, bad.
You know what? I quit. The guy just like literally takes off his HoneyCon apron and just storms off, and then
I'm
gets
gonna
swept
take the
away by
apron. It might be useful as a disguise later on. You never know.
Like, oh, okay, I have some energy. Let's go find this asshole. Ugh.
Does he need to move another point because he ate more honey?
You know what? I'll go to 1 criminal skill. Fuck it.
Okay, but keep in mind that if you do go for any more honey, then basically you will be removed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd like to see animal control try and take me away.
There were no survivors.
I mean, it'd be a great distraction for the rest of us. That's the plan.
So far, you now have one piece of information. Chad Bobrovsky has a private cottage that he has parties at every night.
And also, he gets high.
I'm hyped up on some honey right now, and I'm tall as fuck. I'm gonna look into the crowd and see if there's any event organizers walking around that I can recognize.
I'd say roll criminal for that one, actually.
Ooh,
Oh, baby.
Criminal roll 5, equal to or less than 1. So, no, you do not see anything.
Ugh.
can I climb up on his shoulders and do the same?
That's going to be a bear check from you to climb.
Okay. I got a 2.
Hey,
Yes.
you got it. Nice.
Yeah, so you easily climb up the back of Polio Bear, being too careful not to like use your claws and absolutely rip his back to shreds. And now, if you wish, you can make a criminal check to try and find an event organizer. Yeah, so unfortunately, you also do not see an event organizer.
Can I climb up on her back and take a look?
Oh my god.
Can I re-roll criminal?
Yeah, you can
I'm
roll
so
another
lucky.
criminal. You are just on the level field now, though.
Okay, I'm on 1. I
Yeah,
got
they-
one.
2 were less than 3. So, as you scan the crowd again, you notice that off in the distance, closer to where the docks are, you actually think you see an event organizer just seemingly trying to just take a smoke break.
Guys,
Oh.
guys, over by the docks. Over by the docks.
By the dogs. Okay, everybody hop on. I just grab everyone, and I'm just gonna start barreling through the crowd with everybody in my hands. I'm rolling a bear skill for this. Fuck.
How?
The one night we don't want high rolls.
So as you start trying to barrel through the crowd, you get swept up by the crowd of people on Main Street trying to move onto the next area of HoneyCon. Try as you might, the crowd is just too much, and you're forced to flow with them.
Can I use my grizzly bear skill to terrify them?
Yeah, go for it.
I get to roll twice because that's my bear skill.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just rolled a 5 and a 1, so I get to take the 1. So
Yeah.
I rolled to terrify them. Hey, get out of the way!
A few people actually do just sort of dive out of the way immediately, and you actually now have a pathway where you can swing through and start making your way towards the docks.
Quick, this way!
Can I help you, folks?
I'm gonna take the cigarette away from her and say, smoking kills!
Could you help us?
Depends. What help do you need?
We're looking for a party. At a cabin?
Being hosted by Chester Bonaducci.
You mean Chad Bobrowski?
Yes.
Yeah. We're bears. We don't really pronounce things correctly.
No, we're not. We're people.
Can you imagine how what would happen if there were bears at HoneyCon?
But they can clearly tell we're bears. What the hell
No,
are
they
we trying
can't.
to hide?
That's the conceit of the narrative, is they don't know that we're bears.
Oh.
They literally
See, I
have
didn't-
no idea that you're bears. No, everyone thinks you are people. Just your grunts and growls are able to pass as human speech. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, we're trying to get to a party.
You mean Chad Bobrowski's parties?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good luck. You have to get a personal invite from him to get there in the first place, and it sounds like he's only either taking in really attractive people or people that are already well known in the industry. So, yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing is that we were actually invited, but our friend here lost our invitation with the directions to his house. So we were wondering if we could, get a little pointer, please.
I don't even know where the cottage is. The directions are printed on the ticket. I don't have them. Chad gives them out himself.
Well, that's just great. How are 4 of the most eclectic and eccentric honey connoisseurs and critics in the world supposed to get to this party now?
Could you roll criminal actually for that?
Damn right I can.
Ew.
5. I needed a 3.
Yeah. Let me guess. You're like salesperson, aren't you?
Unbelievable. I storm off.
No, it's not that we're salespeople. We really are the world's greatest honey critics.
Aye, that we are.
Both of you roll criminal.
I got a 2.
I got a 5.
I suppose a lot of the critics I've seen are pretty eclectic. If I might ask, what company do you work for? Who do you write for your critics, for your criticisms, and your reviews?
We get contracted from places all over. We don't work for just one, so then that way it's not biased. We distribute our findings equally and honestly.
I work for a company called Honey. Fuck.
Oh, I got a 3.
You never heard of Honey Fuck Magazine?
Oh my god.
So she's a little bit more convinced. She's like, actually, I mean, yeah, that does make sense because I feel like anytime someone works for a company and they do a review, they're biased to make it seem better. But if you guys are really just freelance contractors, then yeah, it means that you're not trying to make one company seem better than the other. I don't know. Have you ever worked with Mr. Bobrovsky before? It has to be someone he really wants to see.
Well, it's not that, Chad doesn't know his person. He's heard of us. Don't get us wrong. He's heard of us. But this is why we're meeting him at his party, so then we can get to discuss, like, which kinds of honey he's going to recommend to us, and then we'll take, like, his top picks along with, like, our top picks and, like, what the company wants us to try. So then that way we have, like, a menu that we can go off of and divide it equally amongst the four of us.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that actually sounds like a lot of fun, actually. And it's, I think it's one of those things that I see people a lot of doing now in those review type things, where it's like what the pros like and what the owner likes and those sorts of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. She like looks at her watch and just okay. I have a meeting with him at 2, so in like 3 hours or so. Okay. If you get me your names, I'll mention you guys to him. I'll meet you back here, okay, if you want, and then that way, if I have the tickets for you, I can give them to you. If not, I'll tell you what he said, okay? Can I just get your name?
Yeah, sure. My name is Peaches.
Okay.
My colleagues are Chestnut, Polio, and Doogie.
Okay.
Like the disease.
Those are our writers' names, so he may have heard of them before.
Yeah, I actually think I might have remembered reading a honey review about Peaches, or was it with Peaches?
Oh, that was totally me. With Peaches, Honey with Peaches, right?
Oh, yes!
Like, it was such a good review, right?
I know, it was very well informed. I loved it. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, then, like I said, I'm off break now, okay? So,
Yeah.
I'll like I said, I'll meet you guys back here at 2, so you got 3 hours or so. In the meantime, enjoy HoneyCon.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you so much. Bye. All right, I got you fuckers in.
Great, we got our way in.
Have you heard of my article that honey gives you polio?
I thought it was give polio honey.
As you guys are sort of sitting there chatting, you hear all of a sudden you hear a voice behind you.
So you folks are hoping to get up to Mr. Bobrovsky's old soirees up there?
Aye, who wants to know?
I do. Name's Fisherman. You can just call me Fisherman.
If you like first name or last name, Fisherman.
Yes.
Got it.
Folks around here call me the crazy old coot, but, sometimes you gotta be crazy to know a little more. So, you folks want to know about my way of getting up to that cottage?
Sure. What's your way?
I told you nothing, but there's a water passageway that leads you right up into the basement section of Mr. Bobrovsky's cottage. All you gotta do, you're gonna go up this river, about half a mile. You're gonna see a couple of trees, and they're gonna look bigger, okay? And you know why? They're fake. Mr. Bobrovsky planted them there so the government wouldn't know that's where he was. You turn right, you're gonna go through those trees, you're gonna follow it, and then there's a spot where it looks like the water stops. But at that point, it's really a lock. All you gotta do is open it up, the water bring you up, and then you'll be there. But remember, I told you nothing.
As he starts up his boat and just kind of starts sailing away.
Moving on.
All right, then.
We got two routes. Into the place. I'm thinking maybe we split up into pairs. One team goes in through the front as guests, and the other team sneaks in through the back through the lock.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh,
I suggest one driver be in each team.
I actually kind of like swimming. Oh.
I'll go the water route with him then. I'm Scottish. I know locks.
Womp womp.
Because of the Loch Ness Monster? Got it.
I got it in one.
I'd say at this point, your plan has actually gone off mostly without a hitch. If you guys wish, you may move 1 point. Actually, I think this happens immediately. You move 1 point from bear into criminal.
Oh, why?
Do I have to?
You have to for this one. The plan has gone off without a hitch so far. Your plan was to go in and acquire the information needed to infiltrate the Bobrovsky soiree.
I'm gonna make sure that Chestnut and I have accurate technology that we need, like pens and pencils, and I'm going to try to acquire somebody's tablet and or phone from their purse.
Okay.
So I can turn it into a hacking device.
Alrighty then. So, roll criminal to try and pickpocket someone, I suppose.
Oh, I got a 4.
Yep, equal to or less than. Alright, then you're able to slide a phone out of someone's back pocket.
Hey. Okay, so I immediately get to work on like recoding it to be what I need it to be.
Alrighty then. So I'd say roll your hacker skill to.
How do I-
Oh, sorry, criminal. So you're gonna do criminal skill, sorry, but you roll twice because you're gonna start hacking it now to repurpose it.
Oh, I got a 2.
Yep. So you're able to. You make good progress in reconfiguring it.
Perfect.
So you now have one hacked cell phone that can also be used as a hacking device,
Nice.
which is rather impressive considering I'm not even sure if like bear claws and or paws work on like touchscreen technology.
I'm gonna use the apron I stole to try and scam myself some free honey.
How are you going to scam free honey with the apron?
Hey, I work here. Can I have a sample of honey?
Sure. Okay, 1 second as they like pour the honey into like a small like little paper cup thing.
I'm just gonna guzzle it. I'm gonna move a point back into bear because I got to have some honey.
Okay.
Keeping myself balanced.
Very zen. 3 hours later,
Yeah, no shit. Fuck.
you see the event organizer come running up. Hi, so Chad seemed to have difficulty remembering your names, but he then just sort of followed up with, well, I mean, his exact words that he wanted me to say to you were, well, one, you're as handsome and important as me. You meet so many people and forget so many faces. Ah ha 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 ha. But either way, I got you 4 tickets for tomorrow night's soiree.
Thank you so much. You were so amazing.
Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you for without?
Actually, there's one more thing. I want your name because I'm going to put you in an exclusive.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. So my name's Tiffany.
Okay, yeah. Is that with 2 F's or a PH?
I was about to say it's PH.
Yes.
Yes, it is
Actually, I
with a
went
PH.
to college, so it's Tiffany with a PhD.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Tiffany.
Okay. Yep. Okay, Tiffany. Yep. And let me ask you, what is your favorite brand of honey and why?
Ooh, I'd have to say Manuka honey, just
Yep.
because in addition to tasting really good, it helps me clear out my skin so well.
Really?
Yeah. Have you never heard of that? You put a little bit of Manuka honey on your skin, it helps clear back acne so much.
Oh, see, this is why I'm a journalist. I get to learn new things all the time.
Okay, I gotta get back to work now. But once again, thank you so much, and I can't wait to see that article.
Absolutely, Tiff. Just for you.
Look forward to the next issue of Honey Fuck magazine.
Remember, it's honeyfuck.org. Honeyfuck.com is something else entirely.
Can I be like the brand organizer of honeyfuck.org?
Why are we all just making a website
Jack,
now?
buy that domain name.
Honeyfuck.org.
Buy honeyfuck.org, redirect it to our YouTube channel.
Okay, are there any other preparations we need to make before we go into this?
Yeah,
Do we
we
wanna
need large
scope-
vehicles.
Yeah, we do.
Well, are we not swimming to the underground part? or
Polio
underwater?
and Doogie are swimming, and then Chestnut and Peaches are going in the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we get a seaplane?
Yeah, you probably would be able to get a seaplane around here.
All right, we're gonna need to get a seaplane. Doogie, do you know how to fly one of those things?
I can figure it out as I go.
Yeah, me too. All right, so we got that going for us. We should probably make use of maybe some other vehicle. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna need a limo. Peaches and I are gonna need to show up in a limo.
Yep.
So we'll need a limo that I can keep the barrier down, so I can drive us in there. So I can drive us in there, climb into the back, and then let myself out. I guess. No, we need a chauffeur. Damn. What if I pull up to the cabin, get out, let Peaches out, climb in through the other side, climb out through the same door that Peaches got out on, get back in the pull out of the parking lot with the limousine, and then walk back up. Does that work?
It's just daft enough to work.
I mean, it's pretty daft.
I mean, I could also just create a hologram of a driver so then you can climb through the back the first time around.
But then how do we get rid of the limousine? It's got to drive away.
What if I built an AI? So just so
You know what?
What if she hacked the limousine and drove it from her phone?
You know what? I'll just put it in neutral. It'll roll down the hill. It's fine.
And then we need it to escape.
No, we don't. We have a
Oh, we're
seaplane.
using the seaplane?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, the neutral plan should be fine.
And it'll cause chaos somewhere else.
Yep. Distractions.
Yeah.
Good.
Man, it's a good thing we're bears. This all sounds really illegal.
So we're all in agreement then.
I mean, that part's settled. How are we gonna do the swimming part? We you know what we really need is case this place. We were given communicators, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we got some kind of comm
Yeah.
links or something.
You like
Yeah.
comm headsets, yeah. So you guys are deciding to try and scope out the cabin.
It would probably behoove us to know what we're doing before we have to do it.
And so you guys start trudging off towards in the direction of the cottage, and as you get closer, you actually do see a couple of armed guards at the driveway.
Oh.
Hello there.
Oh,
General
what do
Kenobi.
you want, punk?
Well, you see, we're kind of guarding Mr. Bobrovsky's estate right now. If you
I'm-
wa-
I'm fucking 10 feet tall and 10 feet wide. What do you think you can do to me? Ugh.
I can shoot you, sir.
Polio. We have invitations, remember? Sorry, sir. We have invitations. Don't mind him. He's just stoned off of honey.
These invitations are for tomorrow.
Oh, really? Darn.
Yeah, if you double check the date here.
Oh, shucks.
While she's talking to the guards and distracting them, can I sneak around behind them?
Roll criminal.
Damn, it's a failure.
Our rolls are too good tonight.
You all right over there?
I'm wearing the apron and I just say, it's okay, I work here.
Can I try to steal a gun?
Uh-huh.
No, so sorry sir. We just we were told to come a day early for an exclusive pre-interview with Trev Berkelheimer. And you know, we were just acting on his word. Okay.
1 second here. He pulls out a walkie-talkie. Hey, boss, we got 2 Charlie Tangos over here. They're trying to Roger Delta their way up onto the Hotel Mama. You don't say.
Sorry, is this a walkie-talkie or the fucking Burger King drive-through?
That'll be $3.95, sir. Please pay over the next window.
A little column B. Yeah, so our security has no record of there being extra guests here. Mr. Bobrowski tells us if he has guests coming that aren't on the invite list.
Well, I mean, he did say, and I quote, that he meets so many famous people that he just forgets who they are and needs reminders. So,
All right, I have a better idea. I'm gonna. Is this like in the wilderness anywhere? Is this like an urban part of town?
It's like a secluded cottage. Yeah, it's a secluded cottage.
So there's like trees and stuff around.
Yeah, there's trees and stuff around.
All right, I'm gonna go into the trees for a moment. I'm gonna
Sure.
take off my apron. I'm gonna take off my armbands. I'm gonna take off both of my hats and hang them on a branch. I'm gonna come charging out of the woods, growling like a bear.
Dude, they have guns.
How many are there?
2.
Oh fuck, we got this.
Everyone's just gonna bear it up.
Can I just steal a gun? Like, I have thief.
I rolled a 1. I rolled twice because I'm terrifying them and I'm a grizzly bear.
Oh my god.
That's
rolled
fair.
3 times, I think, right?
Bear! Wild bear!
uh,
I'm gonna
Wow.
charge into the woods on the other side to try and lead them away from the gate so my compatriots can get through.
Both of them are gonna try opening fire on you.
don't hurt the bear. It's just
Can-
the bear.
So in their fear, they actually, both of them kind of just sort of shoot blindly and end up missing you, luckily.
Thank God.
Do they run away dropping their guns?
They do not. They're still sort of trained. They're aiming their guns at the forest where Kellen just ran through. Or Dewey just ran through.
Since I was just trying to steal their guns, can I just knock their guns out of their hands?
Yeah, you
Can
can
we
do
just
that.
knock them out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they can
like-
do that too.
Sure, I'll just fucking bitch slap them. Sure.
Yeah.
Or pimp
Okay.
slap 'em.
Roll bear to bitch slap.
Fuck! This fucking criminal skill going up ruins me.
You lightly caress his face. The stubble
Okay.
reminds you of a happier time.
Polio, it's okay. It's okay. I like scratch Polio's back, try and comfort him. Look, I got something here for you. Pull up my briefcase, pop it open for him.
Yeah, I look inside. Honey?
Are we just going full Popeye now? Is he gonna flex his arms? His muscles are gonna turn to little volcanoes or something?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going for another bitch slap after eating all the honey in his suitcase.
There's
I mean, maybe not all of it, but yeah.
There we go.
Now you can beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Well, I
See,
mean, he
there's
did roll
madness
a
behind the
one.
method behind the madness.
So you bitch slap both of them in such a way that their heads collide together as well, and then both of them drop unconscious.
Oh, that was some good honey. Oh.
You guys now have access to the up the driveway.
You guys want to put on their uniforms and masquerade as security guards?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
good.
taking their guns. I don't care.
I'm gonna take the security hat and put it on my fezzes.
The security hat.
I am akimboing these fucking rifles. I'm going in.
Okay, so you take both rifles. Who's dressing up as security guards?
I'll
I am.
also
of course.
dress up as a security guard.
Okay, so Doogie and Chestnut are security guards.
Oh, I'll stay outside. Provide covering fire.
Unfortunately, operating a gun is a criminal stat.
It is, yes.
So we'll see how that goes.
You arrive there and you realize that it's not so much a cottage as it is a mansion that was airdropped into the forest. It is unguarded at the front door, though.
So should we knock or
I mean, 2 of us work here, so probably not.
We can
okay?
just walk right in.
And so you guys enter in the main floor that you guys will be seeing at the soiree tomorrow night. You can see there's tables with all the white linen, the champagne flute, wine glasses are being stacked up. It's all sort of in preparation right now.
What kind of security guard uniforms did we take? Are we talking like rent-a-cop or like fancy black suit private bodyguards kind of thing?
More like Rent-A-Cop.
Okay.
So as you look straight ahead, you do see sort of the grand ballroom style staircase, and you also see beside that grand staircase 2 doors, but both of those have an armed guard in front of them.
Hey, this house is like a good pair of pants. It's got a lot of ballroom.
Does Doogie even wear pants?
If I want to.
I'm gonna eat some honey from my briefcase.
No, wait, guys. Jesus Christ. Okay, so here's the thing.
No, I'm serious. I'm gonna eat some honey from my briefcase, increase my bear skill, drop my criminal, and then I'm gonna roll to detect honey. And I can roll that twice because I'm a sun bear.
You are a sun bear. Son of bear.
And I rolled a 5 each time. I don't know where there's honey,
You have no idea where there's honey right now.
other than in my briefcase. That's starting to run low.
I'm like furiously tapping on the glass to like point out the stairs.
Peaches, can you sense the honey?
I don't know. Let me roll bear twice. I also cannot sense the honey. It's not on this floor. It's not on this floor. Let's try the basement.
Wait, we need that seaplane. Fuck. Okay, you two get to work on trying to find a seaplane while Doogie and I do this.
So are 2 of you going back to town to find a seaplane?
I mean, why would I go back? I'm not a driver.
I was thinking Doogie and I keep looking for the honey while the other 2 go fucking find a seaplane because they're really not doing anything else right now.
Yeah, we're the best equipped to be poking around in here.
I have guns. I think I'm the best equipped.
Well, then why didn't you come with us?
There's only 2 security disguises.
Okay, you want me to come? All right, I'm breaking through the door or the
No,
wall.
that's not what we said. We said the
I'm
opposite.
breaking through the wall. I'm breaking through the wall. That's it.
With a thunderous crash, bang, and various other noises, some of which may include glass breaking, Polio breaks through the wall of the house and lands in the ballroom with 2 guns, clearly visible. All the staff shriek and scatter, save for the 2 armed guards, who are none too happy about what is happening.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here for an intervention. Is this where the HCAA are meeting? Oh,
What is the HCAA?
Honey Collectors Anonymous.
No,
What's the second A stand for? You're also holding 2 guns.
this is the private residence of Mr. Chad Bobrowski.
Yeah, you can't be here. This is the private residence of Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
I'm gonna leap forward and start rolling Polio out of the house. Like, don't worry, I'll take care of this.
Okay, remember they don't want us to dump them over the lock anymore. You have to at least roll them down the driveway.
I remember that. I'm gonna say into my communicator, and be like, all right, change of plans. You 2 scope out the place, and Polio and I look for the seaplane.
All right, I'll escort Peaches to Charles Bruckenheimer, Bedreimer.
All right then. So as you look around downstairs, you don't see anyone that matches the picture that was saw in the Trash King's lair.
Let's go up.
Upstairs is more or less just kind of like the that, you know how for like a lot of grand ballrooms, how you have the stairs leading up and the second floor is still able to look down on the first floor.
Yeah.
It's that style, but there's still a good segmentation of rooms around. So there's still like bathrooms, bedroom, a couple things like that. You do see just above the front doors, actually, or where the front doors would be, is another set of wooden double doors. All the other and everything else you see is just single wooden doors.
I say we tried the double doors.
Yeah.
You just hear from inside, "I'm not buying until they agree to lower their price." Fuck! And you hear something smash against the wall.
All right. Well, I guess we found him. Yeah, I'll just fucking walk Peaches in there.
You sort of awkwardly see Mr. Bobrovsky look up from a silver plate. Just, "Hi."
Hello. My name is Peaches.
One second. Do you remember what the first rule was, friend, when you're working for me?
All hail our Lord and Savior, Charterbury Borboskovich.
Very good. Also, next time, please knock.
Of course, sir.
Excellent. Thank you.
Incidentally, I do have your replacement phone right here. Pull up my own cell phone from, I'm not even sure where, I don't have any pocket. I pull it out from one of my fezzes.
My passcode doesn't seem to be working. I'll deal with it later. Who's this? I didn't have someone scheduled until 4:30 next.
She had a scheduling conflict. This is the only time that worked out for her. It's she's doing a review of our honey.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, what do you want to know? That you have 13 minutes and 22 seconds.
Okay, well, first off, my name is Peaches, and I really am so happy to meet you. So here's the thing. I am a freelance honey connoisseur journalist.
He takes out a stack of money and puts it in front of you. All our stuff is good.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna need to check out your honey stash because I do need to take pictures to go with the journal.
So we don't actually have any honey in here. All the honey that we're bringing in for the party tonight is coming from a warehouse, private warehouse. All the other honey from our company is already being sold and displayed at HoneyCon.
So I'll just go around and take pictures from HoneyCon, but I just wanted an exclusive from you. So, like, what makes your honey the best?
It's my honey. That and I probably bought out a few other smaller companies.
Okay.
Off the record here, because you're not recording this, so there's no way to actually factualize any of this. I find child labor does wonders, actually, for making better honey.
Absolutely. Totally get it. So, child labor, yep. Okay. So,
one second. I also think that overworking, I think, helps a little too, because then, like, there's a little bit of that extra sweat and that misery.
Sweat really adds the salt. Absolutely, you're totally
it balances out a little bit more. You follow?
Absolutely.
All right, can we wrap this up? I have something that is happening in.
Okay, so wait. Rumor has it that you have like $1 million honey. What's your secret? Because I mean, this is totally off record.
No, we don't.
No? Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, it is.
Right. Okay.
I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, this is my calling card, and I like slide like a business card towards him. I'm like, you can totally, that is quality cocaine shopping card. Okay. Anyways, don't forget to call. I'll be here tomorrow at your exclusive party. Thank you so much for your interview ahead time. Can I roll a bear to see if I sense any honey?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I got it too.
Yeah, no honey on this floor either.
Okay, so I guess we'll go explore the basement.
More or less.
So you escort Peaches out, head to make your way downstairs, back to the main ballroom. Guessing you're gonna try for the basement?
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't let you down there.
Why not?
You have to have clearance Jakarta, India 452 Alpha Bravo, and unfortunately you only have security clearance Zebra Tango 372 X-Ray Wakanda.
So I look at like my stash of cash and I like hand him like a wad and I'm like, for this much, will you let us downstairs?
I'm sorry, I can't. I am under incredibly strict orders. Mr. Bobrowski has actually already taken one of my kneecaps.
Actually, we were just talking to Miss Bobrowski. Holy shit. No, it's alright. I can't remember his name right now. My bad. Anyway, we were just talking to him. And she was actually given clearance whiskey after Man Ascension and Festastimum revenue.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's still just below the clearance you need.
What rank are you?
I'm
Sam, am I
giraffing.
going to talk to your supervisor about this?
No, I mean I am the floor
Get your
supervisor.
head out of your ass.
I'm the floor supervisor. Punk.
Oh, I'm the floor supervisor for the floor above here. So that means I'm above you. Let us into the basement.
Can I roll criminal skill to like help the situation?
I mean, I could roll bear to knock him out.
That's also true.
Keep in mind there is this other guard on the other side as well.
Yeah, I'll roll criminal. Try the fast talk route. Good thing nobody's a face. Oh, wait a minute. That's a 1, which is less than 3.
That's math.
Just go. Go do your patrols.
Great. I'll go into the basement.
We're gonna jump over to Doogie and Polio.
Damn it.
Meanwhile,
So you guys now are tasked with finding a seaplane.
well, I say we start with an A plane and work our way up to a B plane, and then we can find a C plane after that.
I'm going to bed.
I think we just.
If you help me find a C plane, I'll buy you honey.
Honey, I stand up and I look for seaplanes.
Okay, so you guys start wandering along the docks, and you actually do find a seaplane there.
Well, that was fast.
I take it.
Well, the
Put it in my
pilot comes
pocket.
out. So as you guys approach the seaplane, you see the pilot come out. Just, hello there. Can I help you folks out with anything?
Hi, that's a beautiful machine you got there. Oh, you're rolling something.
Oh no, I'm bitch slapping him. That's it.
Oh.
we're taking a seaplane. That's it.
Just going straight bear on this. Fucking imagine all this fast talk getting nowhere. Cut over to the dock. Just fucking knock a man out. Take his plane.
Yeah, you bitch slap the pilot. He falls face down into the water.
All right.
Humans have gills, right?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. I only hit him with 2% of my power. Now the real test comes to whether or not, you can fly this fucker.
Oh, I can fly a fucker and a half, mate. I'm gonna climb inside of the seaplane and start tinkering with the controls.
Well, luckily, the keys are actually still in the ignition.
He probably lives in here.
I'm just gonna like crawl in as best as I can.
Anyway, can I fly this thing?
That depends. What's your criminal roll?
I get to roll twice because I'm a driver, right?
Yes.
Well, it was a 1 and a 2, so it's a 1.
So you are able to fly the plane. You feel like, though, it's a little bit angled, the flight, but you're able to make it work.
If only I had some weight to drop.
I can tell that's a joke about my weight. Oh, but I'm too tired to retort.
I'm gonna fly it along, follow the path fisherman told us about earlier.
As you fly along, you start to see the entryway that he talked about, and it's much easier to see from sky because all of a sudden there's extra body of water. And yeah, looks like it's large enough for a seaplane to land.
I will land it.
Yeah.
Do you hear a plane? Isn't this a no-fly zone?
No, I mean, there are private jets and helicopters for Mr. Bobrowski.
Yes, but there aren't supposed to be any coming in today. Not until later tonight.
Can I sneak off into the basement while they're fucking arguing?
So as you head downstairs, you see 2 more guards.
Jesus.
There also seems to be a small room in the southwest corner of the room. And then there's also stairs leading down to
There's more stairs and another basement?
That's what it would seem like.
Hmm.
Oi, how'd you get down here?
Oh, I have permission from Mr. Bronswick.
I swear to God, if that guy doesn't tell us when he's letting guests in and out, this place is going to be a fucking nightmare. Okay, fine, look, just... Obviously, we're guarding this set of staircase. Please don't go down.
Can I go over to this room? This room seems nice.
I'm gonna get on the The communicator back. All right, we got the seaplane. We're parked right outside in the lock. How's it going on your end?
Rough.
All right.
Barely holding it together.
Oh, I get you. It's a joke because we're bears.
I'm gonna start climbing out of the plane.
It's more of a fall, but it works. You land in the water.
Sweet, I swim.
So I'd say for Doogie and Polio make a criminal check, and Polio also make a swim check.
Yeah, swim I got down. That's the criminal check I'm worried about.
I got a 1 that time.
So Doogie, as you're looking around, you notice that, yeah, there's a weirdly shaped rock, actually, that kind of looks more like a lever.
Aye, there's a rock in this lock. I'm going to give it a pull.
You pull the lever, and then all of a sudden you hear all the mechanical pieces starting to grind and groan together, and then the whole channel actually lifts up, and you realize this isn't sort of a classic style lock where they like have to flood water in. He just raises the whole damn thing up.
Well, just look at that. There's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, this guy's money. But once the lock levels out, you realize, yeah, there's another waterway for you to continue swimming along.
Oh, can I just ride on Polio's back?
Yeah, I just fucking come rescue his ass. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, you're riding on Polio's back. So as you guys swim along the channel, you see another set of stairs leading up at the end.
We swim up.
Them up the stairs.
You swim up the stairs, which is very odd considering the stairs are not in the water.
You know, like in a Gmod kind of like way where the character animation still shows you swimming, but you're still walking on land. Yeah, that's what's happening.
And you guys enter into a room where you actually see Peaches, along with 2 guards on the opposite wall to you guys, and a small room in the southwest corner of it.
Can I turn into a bowling ball and roll into the 2 guards?
I don't even know what to have you roll for that.
I'm gonna bear skill it. I got it.
He's gonna walk up and smack him.
Yep.
God.
I can't tell which part of me is Polio and which part is Oscar, but I'm fucking going in.
All right, so as you swim up the stairs, you immediately turn into a bowling ball. You kind of just mash the one guy into the wall behind you, and he's unconscious. The other guy's just going, "Yeah, what the shit is this?"
Ugh. Sorry, I tripped.
And he goes for his radio.
I'll go after him.
Okay,
Let me roll. Is that bear? Roll bear.
be bear to take him out.
I rolled a 3. It's a success.
Yep, you quickly smack the radio out of his hand and then smack him down as well.
Aye, nay.
All right, so you have 2 unconscious guards now in the room you're in.
Let's explore these stairs because I don't know what the hell there are.
All right. I'm gonna go to the communicator and be like, Chestnut, we're in the house now. We're helping Peaches down here.
10-4. I'll keep guard up here because I'm not allowed down there.
Okay.
There's Chestnut upstairs. That one guard that's at the door just, I need to go get something as well. Just keep an eye on my spot too, okay, please?
Okay.
And he buggers off.
I'm seeing like this fucking bear just like looking at 2 doors. He's just like, oh fuck, how do I do my job?
I've forgotten about being a bear and a criminal. I'm now human.
You do realize that he didn't say anything about you not going down this door, right?
That's true.
Just like put a sign on the door that says employees only. No one will go down there.
I'm gonna make a sign that says bears only. Actually,
Roll I don't know. Let's just say bear for this one.
cool.
You artfully scrawl bears only into the door with your nail. You head downstairs just as you see Peaches and the rest of the gang head down the other set of stairs on the west.
All right, I'll follow along.
So as you follow down, you see 2 guards at the bottom of the staircase. Both of them have their guns primed and ready, pointing at you.
Whoa, guys! Didn't you see the sign up there? There's a sign up there that says bears only.
But then why are you guys down here?
Making sure that there are only bears down here.
But then wouldn't that...
Look, are you a bear or not?
No, I'm not.
Then you should get out of here.
But why are you down here still?
To make sure you get out of here. Where are the bears gonna hang out? Come on, let's all go up together.
Fine, yeah.
Hold
you're right,
hands,
I
use
suppose.
buddy system. Come on.
You guys have to look after that, guard that post then, because for whatever, or just make sure no bears get down there, which is weird, because if we had a sign saying that there's only bears only down here, then that doesn't make sense at all.
It's weird that there's only the one intermediate area where bears are allowed, but then on either side bears shouldn't be. I do agree. It's
Yeah,
peculiar.
actually, no, you're right. If it's bears only in this floor, as they like get to that floor with the 2 unconscious guards, Jesus, what the hell happened to them?
Yeah, I mean bears probably.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, bears are only allowed here, so yeah,
Only
okay.
bears are allowed here. That's the thing. Can you know what? Let's get these guys up there.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So yeah, so you guys get the 2 unconscious guards and the 2 other guards out, and just okay. So No bears here, and make sure there's no bears that go down that other staircase, okay?
Yep, I'm on it.
Okay. See you guys around.
Everything's coming up chestnut.
Jesus Christ.
So you guys head downstairs again, and then downstairs again. And you come across a door that just seems, at this point, entirely unguarded.
I open the door.
You open the door, and in the middle of the room, upon a pedestal, is a single Honey the Pooh style jar labeled honey.
Honey the Pooh style jar labeled Winnie.
You mean Winnie the Pooh?
No, this is a copyright dodge.
Honey the Pooh labeled Winnie. No, it's a just sort of like your classic like clay jar with the lid on it and just honey written on the side of it.
But like misspelled, right? Like HUNNY, like Winnie the Pooh.
Exactly, yes.
I'm walking in and opening the honey pot, attempting to.
Oscar, you immediately feel a searing, burning pain on your ankle, and you hear alarm bells ring.
I continue to walk towards the honey pot if I can.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Wait. I pull up my
Intruder.
cell phone and I attempt to hack the mainframe through my cell phone.
So roll criminal.
I rolled it twice and I'm successful both times.
So as you start quickly tapping as best you can through, the heat pads on your paws onto the phone, you're able to start disabling the alarm system.
I continue walking towards the honey pot.
Get out of there, Polio. No honey's worth it.
Honey.
Oscar, at this point, I'm gonna have to say, like, the pain is actually starting to get to you.
I mean, you
Okay.
gotta roll bear to resist pain.
Yeah.
Shrug off the breeze.
Oh, I can roll bear.
Alrighty then. You keep trudging forward until you finally get to the honey pot. The smell of burning flesh mingles with the scent of the honey.
Ew.
Honey? I would like to open the honey pot and start trying to eat it.
Wait, Polio,
Oh,
no!
Polio.
As you start eating it, you realize something's off. It doesn't have the right texture, the right consistency, the right taste.
Oh, this is artificial. This is not vegan friendly.
It's entirely fake honey. As you stand there with your ankles literally being burned to the bone.
Standing in the middle of the room eating from a jar of mayonnaise.
My vegan body is
Dude.
exploding.
Can you turn off the lasers or what?
I don't know. Can I check for lasers?
I think the lasers have been checked for. I think you need to hack them.
Oh, can I hack them?
Yes.
I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a
You
3.
succeed in deactivating the laser grid. I will say that because of you guys did run into difficulty with the alarm and the laser grid floor. So that's everyone gonna have to move 1 point from criminal into bear.
Oh no.
No, I am full bear.
Polio has lost touch with reason and the human world. He has now become feral, the wild animal that he was always meant to be.
But it's like a lazy kind of bear, and he just sits at the bottom of the stairs trying to eat more of the honey pot.
Polio does not respond to the party's wishes or advance.
I'm gonna go over and check the honey pot. I'm gonna sniff it. What's in it? What's it smell like?
I attack him.
I'm gonna get on the security radio. I'm just like, we need animal control down in the bears only level.
We can't come down. It's bears only.
Get a bear from animal control. Get the biggest, hairiest guy from animal control. It'll be fine.
Big Harry Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll get Big Harry Johnson on the job then.
You got Scott to say it.
Yeah. It's technically impossible for me to fail any bear rolls, so can I go into any combat situation?
No, it's not that. It's you do not have control anymore.
Yes, I don't think you're technically playing anymore. This is like
Okay.
character.
Okay. Polio is out. I am just bear. I am a spirit now.
There's only bear.
All of a sudden, you hear on the radio, "What in the hell are those alarms down there?" What
Okay,
the
wait.
fuck
I
is
need
happening?
to dramatize my
Well,
transformation
first,
then.
some non-bears
Oh.
got into the bears only
Oh.
layer. So
God damn it!
I know.
The-
And now we have a bear problem down here.
The fat
I know. Bears only shouldn't
it's
be a
seeping
problem,
in.
but it's messing with the down here.
I feel it. It's
I think it might be dying. Get Big Harry Johnson from animal control out here.
Okay.
I'm inspecting the honey jar. What do I smell?
It just kind of smells like glue and other industrial type materials.
I'll be damned. It's a fucking fake.
Now, in this room, you do see a second pathway.
Quickly, take the second pathway.
I'll take the second pathway.
So, as you take the pathway, you see 2 more armed guards.
Damn it!
What are you guys doing in the bears only level?
I thought this was the employees only level.
No, this is now deemed the bears only level. So unless you're a fucking bear,
Well, now it's the animal control level because we got to get a different bear out of here.
Wait, wait. Do you guys have Big Johnson coming in?
Yeah,
Yes.
we got Big Harry Johnson coming in.
Big Harry Johnson's coming in through the back.
So I guess that means he goes through a bears only zone to get to the animal control only zone.
He's
Yeah.
allowed. He's got
Yeah.
special bear permission.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
He's
well,
got bear mission.
okay, well, yeah, we don't want to be in the bears only zone. So as long as you guys come up with us, we should be okay.
Well, I mean, look at us. I mean, we're definitely hairy enough to pass.
Yeah, I suppose so. You can count as bears.
Yeah, see,
And call me sometime.
ooh,
Ooh.
bit of a sticky situation.
Oh, we'll make one.
Honey pun. All right, get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I call a honey fuck.
As
Honeyfuck.org.
as he walks by, he gives you a very firm pat on the ass.
This episode's become unpublished.
All that stands before you now is another door.
I opened the door.
In there, you see a magnificent bee, and then you realize the stories that your mother and your grandmother and your father and your grandfather and that cousin and that weird kid on the playground who swear their uncle worked for Nintendo were true. It's the queen of all bees.
Mew was under the truck.
Oh, what y'all doing here?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a sexy bee for a minute. I'm like, I'm not equipped for this.
No, it is not.
I'm here for
we
the honey.
The honey.
The honey.
The fake ass honey that's been sitting out there and getting people all riled up, even though anyone with half a brain can tell that it's a fucking fake.
oh,
Yes,
I could tell.
unfortunately, the other guy did not have half a brain.
Where's the real honey?
There is no real honey, dumbass.
What?
Real honey?
Yeah.
I don't
You know
believe you. You're lying.
You notice how that Chad Bobrovsky is just a total douchebag?
Yeah.
You realize that by hosting HoneyCon here, which is a low-cost, low-population type of area, pumping it full of people is going to rack him up profits, and then he was going to auction off this fake-ass honey to the highest bidder.
You're telling me that HoneyCon was a HoneyCon?
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my god. You're absolutely right.
So how can we hurt him the most?
We could kill him.
Well, I was taken by him several years ago, and because of that, I suppose because of that, I suppose my minions are a little bit upset at this scenario.
Uh-huh.
So, you bust me out of here. I'll send out the call.
All right, done. Come with me.
Come with me if you want to live.
She just kind of starts buzzing along.
Okay, so let's just exit everything.
I say we basically already have an escape route secured.
Yeah, let's get to the seaplane.
Should we take Polio with us?
No, he's getting Big Johnson.
So as you walk on by Polio, you do see Big Johnson just trying to fire tranquilizer dart after tranquilizer dart into him.
Describe Big Harry Johnson for us.
I'm trying to think of an actor. Blanking hard now. Think of like Dave Bautista, but like 10 times hairier.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Dave Bautista is not very hairy, like at all.
Keep up the good work, Harry.
Thanks, man.
His name is Harry Johnson. He's just very large.
You guys head down the stairs leading towards the lock. You lower the lock and head on out to your seaplane.